Greetings. Welcome to Class 5 Collection. Ecto Eric here. Hope you're doing well. Today, I want to discuss about cosplay. Now, I've been cosplaying since the 80s. Started out doing Star Trek, TNG, and then probably in the last, I don't know, 8 years, started doing Ghostbusting. I've always been a Ghostbuster, and back in '84, there was nothing. There was no toys, no gadgets. The only things that we had in '84 when Ghostbusters came out was T-shirts, posters, and Mylar balloons. That was it. It was not like today where everything is marketed and stuff. You can even get Ghostbuster condoms now and stuff. Glow in the dark ones too. But anyway, all right. But seriously, let's talk about cosplay. Now, it doesn't matter if you do superheroes, Ghostbusters, anime, whatever. I give anybody that does that a lot of props. Back in my day when you did it, it was considered like, yeah, okay, maybe some of us are, but it was really looked down on. And you only did it at Comic Cons. Like if you went out to eat after, which we used to, you, you would get stared at. But now it's more acceptable now. I enjoy it, and the creativity of people out there. I have zero. I am not creative. Like no, you know I can barely put things together. Never mind do a costume or make stuff out of foam and plastic and 3D printing. Anybody that does that, you're awesome. You guys are really really good, and I find that very. It's not just creative, but it opens up the community. Like you meet a lot of cool people. Now, when I started, uh, even back in the late '80s, early '90s, doing TNG, every now and then you run into a person or a group of people who are what I consider called elitists. If your uniform or costume or prop isn't you know, highly detailed or not accurate, who cares if it's not? If that person likes it and they're comfortable and they actually took the time to make it, that's fine. Like I said, in the '80s, we were making proton packs out of freaking cardboard, pieces of mom's vacuum cleaner. Yeah, I got a few beatings for that one, but anyways, yeah. So, but that's what we did, and that's what you people do today. So I don't like it that when other people, oh, it's not screen accurate. All right, now let me tell you something about screen accurate, especially to Ghostbuster people. Screen accurate. Do you know how many different props that they had for these things? Okay, they're not all hero props. Okay, watch the movie. The end of the movie, when they're on the rooftop fighting Gozer, right? When they're all in the huddle. Take a look at Venkman's pack. It is barely a pack. It's a foam. There's not even an Alice frame on it. So if you're, well, how come you don't have that then? If you consider screen accurate, so get off your high horse, okay? Just that drives me freaking insane. And some people just get like like crazy about that. Oh, oh, this doesn't belong here. And dude, it's fake. Are you serious? Really? So my thing is just have fun. And when you deal with someone like that, just ignore them because they just there's something like really like their ego is. And my thing is it's fake. You know, it's doesn't matter. Have fun, enjoy it. That's the dark side of it. When other cosplayers like, oh, or if you want to join our guild or whatever the hell they call it nowadays, it's got to be this, and this. I understand that to a point, like the 501 first, those stone, those they're awesome. I've met them many times at conventions, and they are freaking awesome. And their Imperial officer uniforms, their Stormtrooper gear is like impeccable. It's like movie grade stuff. That I can kind of understand. And they do a lot of charity work. Same thing with the Ghostbuster community. That I understand. But with the Ghostbusters, I see a lot of people with custom packs that are just phenomenal. Like something that they just came up with their own. I've seen steampunk versions. I've seen hot pink versions. I like really cool. So, and when the groups do charity work, I think it's really cool. That's really nice. They'll go to hospitals or they'll just raise money, to give to the children or anyone that needs it or whatever it is. I just think that that's wonderful. So, if you want to get into it, just have fun. Don't let somebody steal the wind out of your sails. It's not worth it. Like I enjoy it. This is my first 1-to-1, and this thing's fiberglass, fiberglass, fiberglass resin, and it's it's heavy. She's pushing just about 40 pounds, but I can take the sucker off and I can sit down. Where somebody who's in full costume like a stormtrooper or anything like that, they don't have that luxury. Now, does my suit get hot? Yeah, but I can take this off and unzip it. So, and it's easy to go to the restroom. Not like what a lot of you other cosplayers. I don't know how you do it. So, if you want to get into it, have fun. Seriously, because nowadays people are a little more, you know, they'll stand up for someone who's trying to have fun, and and you always get one or two elitists. It's like that. Sports, I've seen it. You know, my son plays sports and stuff, and I've seen people get like stupid. And that's the other thing about cosplay. And I've been saying this since the '80s when I used to put on my TNG and stuff. Oh, hey, nerd. Okay, I'm a nerd. Well, so are you. Well, what do you mean? You're not Bledsoe. Why are you wearing his jersey? You don't work for Patriots, and you are not that person. So, in fact, you are 100% cosplaying. Oh, say that. It's true. But there's nothing wrong with it. That's nothing. That is the same love you have for your team as somebody has for this, or for Star Wars, or for anime, or whatever that they're into, Batman, or whatever. So I don't understand that mentality. Same thing. It's the same thing. And I tell my wife that she wears her jersey for years, even before, when we started dating. I used to call her a nerd. She's a nerd. I'm like, you're not that person. You don't work for that team. She's like, I don't know, you're gonna call me a nerd, but I am. I don't deny it. Look at me. Crap on the wall. So yeah. So please, if you're gonna get into it, have fun. And there's a lot of great people out there. A lot of people are willing to help you. I mean, they'll share uh, tips. They'll even share some of their when they do the 3D printing, they'll send you files or whether I mean, just phenomenal, really cool. So go have fun. Don't let people rain on your parade. The easiest thing you can do is ignore them. Don't feed into them because that's what they want. Yeah, that's what they want. So take it from this guy. Have fun. I was offered to be a stormtrooper. I am way too goddamn short. I am Tom Cruise height. No, no, no. You want to play? I can play an Ewok. I can do that, or a Jawa, but no, no. A mini stormtrooper. No, I have enough self awareness. Like, and I keep thinking about Princess Leia. Aren't you a little short for a stormtrooper? Yeah, that would be me. So, yeah, me and Tom Cruise are kind of the same height. So, yeah. So, I got you, Tom. I got you. No stormtroopers for us, okay? All right, everybody. So, thanks for putting up with me. I hope you well wherever you are. Stay safe. Keep collecting. Have fun cosplaying. Peace.